for choosing this as his activity, and also Dr. Chandrasekhar Garu and his team of the volunteers who are ready to take care of the whole institution to support the health of the society at large. God bless all of us, and God bless these powerful hands, and the divine touch should always be there, and God bless you. Jai Sriman Narayan.
Like making healthcare available for all, promoting world peace and harmony, animal welfare, disaster relief activities, educate. Request Swami Garu to please share a few words with us.
ఆపదామపహర్తారం దాతారం సర్వసంపదాం లోకాభిరామం శ్రీరామం భూయో భూయో నమామ్యహం. జై శ్రీమన్నారాయణ. జై శ్రీమన్నారాయణ. I think that you are there. In trance. ఈరోజు డాక్టర్ ఆనంద్ గారు, ప్రొఫెసర్ చంద్రశేఖర్ గారు ఈ అనంత రీహాబ్ సెంటర్ని హైదరాబాద్ కేంద్రంగా జాతికి అందిస్తున్నందుకు ముందుగా వారికి అనేక మంగళాశాసనాలు చేస్తున్నాం. పెద్దల ఆశీస్సులుంటే బాగా జరుగుతాయి. సమాజంలో సేవలు చేసే రంగంలో నిష్ణాతులైనటువంటి డాక్టర్స్ అండ్ బిజినెస్ పీపుల్ వారి యొక్క సూచనలతో, వారి సలహాలతో మన వెంకటేశ్వరం గారు అయితేనేమి, డాక్టర్ రామేశ్వరరావు గారు అండ్ వేద ప్రకాష్ గారు అండ్ డాక్టర్స్ హూ లెఫ్ట్ దిస్ ప్లేస్ జస్ట్ బిఫోర్, లైక్ డాక్టర్ భాస్కర్ రావు గారు, గురువారెడ్డి గారు అండ్ నాగేశ్వరరావు గారు, లైక్ లెజెండ్స్. వారి సలహాలతోటి దీన్ని ఆరంభం చేస్తున్నందుకు తప్పకుండా ఇది మంచి సేవల్ని అందించగలుగుతుంది అని మేము ఆశిస్తున్నాం. పేరు చక్కగా పెట్టారు, అనంత. There is no end for the services which we have to do to a person to bring him to the normalcy. Lot of things to be done. It's because we, the human beings, are only the creatures on this earth to spoil ourselves. All other creatures, even some unknown cause, if there is a problem in their bodies, those creatures are able to rectify by themselves. They don't depend upon rehab centers or any hospitals or doctors. They know how to deal with their bodies. They know how to treat by themselves. And again, they lead their normal life. We used to see small creatures in our own ashrams. Sometimes a cat or a dog. And if he is suffering from some sort of problem, physical or indigestion, automatically that creature observes fasting, goes to the lawns and just crunch a few grass blades, vomit, observe fasting for the whole day, and the next day it becomes normal. It doesn't go to any pharmacy nor consult any doctor. take any sort of other treatment from others. It takes its own course of treatment and becomes normal. But it is somehow very unfortunate to understand we, the human beings, always depend upon others, claiming that we have tremendous brain, very big brain, but we are always dependable. For smaller things also we are dependable on others. Just now, what is your name?
Gautami.
Gautami ji said, Manava seva ye Madhava seva. This always causes a kind of pain to us. You know why? The reason is pretty simple. We always believe that all the creatures are created by one God. Let people give different names to that God. We don't mind. Let people follow different types of religions, but we don't mind that. But there is, for sure, only one God who created everything. And so also we are his products. So also the animals and all other creatures. But have you ever seen any other creature spoiling the nature? Animals, birds, trees? No. Any other insects? No. It's only the man who spoils everything. Contamination of the water. Who does it? Who? Say proudly, we. We. Who contaminates the air? We. Who corrupts the plants? We. Who hybridizes the animals? We. Who corrupts the soil of the earth by adding lot of plastic stuff and waste, lot of waste, chemicals, pesticides and etc. Again it's we. If that is true, and if you understand that, and if you believe in that, and when we are all children of same God, do you think God is happy with us, the human beings? Any father, can you expect that if he got 3 children and one child disturbs the others, do you think father is happy with that? And we are the human beings, spoiling animals, birds, trees, water, air, whatnot. Do you think God is happy with us? If at all there is God, he is pretty much unhappy with us. And what to do? What to do? If you want to make God happy, take care of other creatures. That's why our slogan, our motto is not Manava Seva Ye Madhava Seva. We say it is wrong. Probably some people who were pretty much selfish made this slogan. And probably that is the reason why man started thinking that I am only the important creature on this earth. Let me spoil anything for my own sake. Thought is the root cause, as Dr. Vedaprakash ji very rightly pointed out. Pain is not the dangerous stuff. It is the mind which is dangerous. If your mind is clear, you enjoy even the pain. I think every lady knows that. Because of their pain, we are born. Do you think that they feel it is a pain? But do you expect that they have no pain? They enjoy the pain. Enjoyment is there in the mind. Pain is also there in the mind. Treatment is needed to the mind, not to the body. If your mind accepts, you don't mind walking on the stones and thorns. If your mind accepts, you don't mind just, throwing yourself from the flight into the sky. What are the skydivers are doing? If somebody throws you, what do? You curse that person. But they themselves, throw themselves out of the flight. Do you think it is a joyful stuff or a painful stuff? For us it is painful, but for them it is joyful. Pain and joy are not there in the body. They are in the mind. Treatment is needed to the mind. Man's mind was corrupted with a slogan like Manava Seva Ye, Jan Seva Hi, Janardhan Seva, Nar Seva Hi, Narayan Seva Hai. ये क्या है? क्या नर एक ही है क्या दुनिया में और दूसरा कोई नहीं क्या? क्या नर नर से जीता है? नर नर से जिंदा रहता है? दूसरों की सहायता से नर जीवन चला रहा है. Man is not living just because of the man. Because all other creatures are supporting man, man is surviving on this planet. And you don't want to take care of them? And you say, nChinna bodzaku Sri Rama Raksha, Manava Seva Ye Madhava Seva. What a kind of ideology just pushed into the society. When this sort of ideology crept into the society, the ruination of the humankind started. Not before. So we just made a kind of modification to that saying. Manava Seva Ye. Andonu there is a stress also. Ye. Jan Seva He. As if nothing is Madhava Seva. God is there even in the plant, in the animal, even in the virus and bacteria. But take care of them properly, God is happy. Nourish the plant, God is happy. And nurture an animal, God is happy. Take care of the human beings too. But not at the cost of those creatures. We strongly believe that God's existence is in every atom of this universe. And hence we said, you take care of any object of this world, God is happy. But there are, of course, organizations which do a lot of service to animals or birds and trees and nature, not believing in God. As Dr. Gar rightly said, we, of course, have our own reservation there. Take care of the nature. But think that nature is the divine form of God and then take care of it. Take care of animals. Think that there also God presents Himself and then take care of the animal. So also human beings, God is there in all of us, isn't it? God is there in you. You are a temple of God. And hence, believing that you are serving God through this, take care of the bodies of the human beings also, not only. So we made our motto like Madhava Seva Ga Sarva Prani Seva. Sarva Prani Seva. And we said serve, not serving. Serve. It's an instruction. Serve all beings as service to God, not is service to God. And of course, we strongly believe in that and we practice it too. Of course, we do some service, not because it is a service we take care of it, but we do serve humans, animals, plants, and of course the nature, thinking that it is a form of God. And through that, God is happy. Just for your information, we take care of people in forests who are called as tribals. But not just as if we are uplifting them from their lives. We don't think so. because they are also a part of God. So we have to, if I love you so much, I love you as a holistic person, right? I don't say that your face is good, so I love your face and remove the body. It makes no sense. So when you love something, you love total. And if you love God in total. So every part of this universe is His divine body. Wherever there is a need, find it out and do something there. So we found there is a need in tribal areas, and then we started schools for them. We don't want to copy anything. We want to do something unique. So we found a need with blind children, where after 10th there are no schools in our country. So we started a junior college and then a degree college. Now we also have taken a business management course for them, and now we are soon getting permission for starting a law college for blind children, exclusively for blind. And all they study with computers. All the blind children, they study on laptops and they go for the examinations also with laptops, probably the only college in the country. Do something unique. That is what we always believe in. And of course, we used to conduct medical camps because doctors are very, very generous and compassionate always, many a time. Whenever some NGO comes to them and asks for support, definitely some doctors will join the camps, conduct the camps, but unfortunately, they are only for the sake of publicity. Video guys come, print media comes, and then take the news, and there the whole thing ends. No follow up also. But we thought, let us not copy such kind of things. Do which is pretty much needed, no others are doing, and that is supporting the life. We found women cancers. We started in 2007. When there is, I think probably there are no NGOs working in that area in 2007. And we started working with some, doctors, and then we found that World Health Organization also recommended the VIA test for the cervical cancer with acetic acid, avoiding pap smear test. So we adopted that procedure. Many doctors objected initially. And of course, we used to convince those doctors showing that records from the WHO. And then they used to, okay, a kind of okay, not total okay. And we started doing that. To avoid that kind of objection from allopathic doctors, we used to purchase colposcopes, which used to cost 2.5 lakhs, each colposcope. We used to give training to volunteers, conduct the camps through them. But later, our volunteers themselves found a wonderful procedure where we can find our own colposcope better than what we get with the instrumentation shops. And that colposcope, instead of 2.5 lakhs, costed only 6,000. 6,000. With better performance. Even today, the colposcopes which are available in our hospitals with OBGY doctors have no connectivity with the computer, even today. But we made a colposcope, a device which is directly connected to the computer screen, and when the test is done to the person, that same person can see her own cervix on the screen as how she is maintaining herself. Very recently there is a OBGY conference in Novotel. There we showed our colposcope to the doctors because they invited us. So when they invited, then they have to listen to us, isn't it? Whether we are a doctor or not, because they invited, they have to just listen to us. And then we showed the colposcope to them and said, this is what we are using to find out the problem with the cervix of the woman. And our volunteers do this. And so far, our volunteers worked with 26 lakh women. 26 lakh women across the country, mainly in both the Telugu states, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Bengal, and Nepal. In all these places, our volunteers are working, and treatment was done to more than 5 lakh women. I'm sure that no NGO done so far with this number. That's okay. We never wanted any kind of publicity for this. Our aim is to serve with sincerity. And many families felt happy with that. I'm sure among the women who are present here, even they also, how far they are going through the pap smear test, at least on a regular basis, we have a big doubt. ఇక్కడ చాలామంది కూర్చున్నారు కదమ్మా, మీలో ఏడాదికి ఒకసారైనా ప్యాప్ స్మీర్ టెస్ట్ చేసుకునే వాళ్ళు ఎంతమంది చేయొద్దండి చూస్తాం. ఒక్క చేయి కనిపిస్తోందండి, 2 చేతులు కనిపిస్తున్నాయి, ఇప్పుడు 3. చూసారా? Even in urban areas like cosmopolitan city like Hyderabad, women are still not aware about their own health. That is where we wanted to work, and our project is still going on and on. So this is now what is needed. Identify the need, do something with sincerity. This is our motto. So for humans also we do service. We don't deny serving humans, but don't say serving humanity only. It is absolutely a wrong saying. So we say Madhava Seva Ga Sarva Prani Seva. Serving all beings, serve all beings as service to God. This is what we did, we are doing, of course we'll do also. And among the humans, because we are all humans anyway, మొట్టమొదట తనకు మాలిన ధర్మం పనికి రాదు అంటారు కదా. అంచేత మొట్టమొదట మనం మనుషులం కనుక మనుషుల్ని కూడా కేర్ చేయడం చాలా అవసరం. మనుషులకు కూడా పెయిన్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనేది చాలా అవసరం. డాక్టర్ గారు దానికోసమని ఈ యాక్టివిటీస్ని టేకప్ చేస్తున్నారు. అందులోనూ ఒక వయస్సు దాటిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి తెచ్చుకునే పెయిన్స్ చాలా ఉంటాయి, వచ్చే పెయిన్స్ కాదు, తెచ్చుకునే పెయిన్స్ చాలా ఉంటాయి. ఇంట్లో ఉండేటటువంటి పిల్లల వల్ల కావచ్చు, మారిన జనరేషన్స్ వల్ల కావచ్చు, లైఫ్ స్టైల్ చేంజెస్ కావచ్చు. సో మెనీ పెయిన్స్ విల్ బి దేర్ అండ్ దేర్ నీడ్ ఏ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రీహాబిలిటేషన్ ఫర్ షూర్. అండ్ ఇందాక డాక్టర్ గారు చెప్పినట్లుగా హాస్పిటల్స్లోకి వెళ్ళి ట్రీట్మెంట్స్ తీసుకున్న తర్వాత హాస్పిటల్స్లో వాళ్ళ మీద అంత దృష్టి పెట్టే అవకాశం ఉండదు, వాళ్ళకుండే రక్షణ బట్టి. ఇంటికి వస్తే అంత సౌకర్యం ఉండదు. కనుక ఇలాంటి సెంటర్స్ యొక్క నీడ్ చాలా ఉంది. రీహాబ్ సెంటర్స్ యొక్క నీడ్ ఈజ్ సో మచ్. మిగతా దేశాల్లో అంటే వాళ్ళకి ఇలాంటివి చాలా ఉన్నాయి, నర్సింగ్ సెంటర్స్ అంటారు వాటిని, అలాంటివి దే హ్యావ్ సో మెనీ. కానీ మన దేశంలో పెద్దగా ఇంకా అలాంటివి అంతగా డెవలప్ కాలేదు. ఇప్పుడిప్పుడు చేస్తున్నారు అట్లాంటివి. అయితే మాకు ఒక అభిప్రాయం ఉందండి. సాధారణంగా ట్రీట్మెంట్ చేసేటప్పుడు దే మోస్ట్లీ డిపెండ్ అపాన్ ద అలోపతిక్ సిస్టమ్ ఆఫ్ ద ట్రీట్మెంట్. బట్ వాట్ వీ సజెస్ట్, డాక్టర్ గారు ఈజ్ already of course he expressed and he is more adaptable also. There are systems. We don't say that they are alternative systems, but we always suggest they are complementary systems which support the purpose which we want. There is a homeopath, there is Ayurvedic, and there is a naturopath, like systems are there. And if we take support of such probably systems also, the management becomes easier and also less expensive and more effective. సాధారణంగా డాక్టర్స్ యాక్సెప్టింగ్ అదర్ సిస్టమ్స్ ఈజ్ ఎ బిట్ probably a kind of professional courtesy will be there. So they won't easily accept other systems. But we have seen very recently a case I'd like to just put before you, Dr. Garu. There is a nice physician in Warangal. His brother is orthopedics, Dr. Radha Krishna. And both are doctors, both are senior doctors, very nice doctors. And the brother physician somehow started feeling the pain on the right side. And he suffered for almost 6 months. His elder brother is right now here with us. And he, after seeing everything, and then decided to go for surgery because he is almost becoming immobile, and he wanted to go for surgery, fixed up an appointment and took the muhurtam also, and the next morning he is going for surgery. And before the night he called us and said, Swamiji, I fixed the appointment for surgery, please bless me. I said, don't go. Don't go to the doctor, and I don't prefer surgery at all. Why, Swamiji? I am not able to move at all. I said, I sent some person to you, and just simply follow him for 5 days. Because if you stop going to your dispensary for 5 days, no sky is falling and no oceans are covering the earth. So just be with us, and for 5 days just do this practice. We sent a person immediately on the same night, and he gave him some suggestions like 6 or 7 normal exercises, very normal exercises. After 3 days he called us and said, Swamiji, 60% relief is there for me. I said, continue that. And after 7 days he said he is okay. And 3 days before he came to ashram from Warangal and said, Swamiji, I am pretty much okay. I am so normal now and no pain at all for me, and I am just doing all my activities on my own. Now, why I take this as an example? Pain is very, very critical thing, I understand. It's really difficult to manage. But we need not always go with a kind of sedation or some kind of drugs to manage the pain and make the system worse. There are other systems, maybe which are pretty much natural or done by some kind of physiotherapy like exercises, which will definitely help us in managing by ourselves, because it is our own body. We can make it normal on our own also. So my suggestion to Dr. Garu, two things. One, not spoiling the body with some kind of either steroids or some kind of sedative drugs, and see that how best will be able to manage with physiotherapy like activities. Second thing, the reason for everything is food. We know it very well. And if we are able to suggest them proper food, I'm sure that 80% of the problems are cleared. So suggesting better food and in a better way to adopt it and making them serious with the practice is probably the key, which of course we all need to observe. We see today all around us how many kinds of attractions. Drive in, eat and go, pick and go. There are variety of things, మన చుట్టూ అసలు మన పాడు చేయడమే లక్ష్యంగా ఏర్పడ్డవి సవాలక్ష ఉన్నాయి. We are living amidst them. So it's very difficult to keep ourselves away from such kind of allurements and bewitching attractions. But still, where we need to work out is make people aware this is your body, this is not my body, this is your body. What do you do if you purchase a car? Do you keep it clean? Do you wash it every day, clean it every day and make it very nice to see? After all, a car. But your body is more precious than that. Car has some value, but your body cannot be measured with a value. Every part is so precious. Every inch of this body is pretty precious. Why can't you spend a little time every day for that? Just 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Try to spend every day for your own sake, not for the sake of others, not for the sake of your family. It is you. It is your body. These are your parts. If some part goes, nobody is going to give you another part. Even they give you, it becomes a duplicate part only. Organ donation is great, but still it is a duplicate only. These are your own body, your own parts, and your own health, your own system, your own instrument. Taking care of it is your job. Don't expect even your wife also supports you when there is a time. Don't expect your husband will be supporting you when the time comes. Don't expect a doctor will be supporting you when the time comes. There may be many systems like the positive rooms and negative rooms, but still it is your own body. You are the responsible person for that. God chose you to be in this body. Take care of your own body. With good food, good exercise. Not exercise means, you need not weigh any mountains. Very simple, very normal. and very easier. Do that and keep yourself fit. Not a bodybuilder. No, but healthy, strong, for you to be on your own. This is the purpose of our rehabilitation centers. Just now our TG Venkatesham Garu is telling, doctors suggested him to go with the surgery or replacement of his knee. But he adopted a system of his own. Yeah. And then he started working with his own muscles in a systematic way, and then avoided that surgery, and now he is running happily. This is what is needed. Society needs now this. So, the rehabilitation center which we started here, undoubtedly services are needed where there is a need. But a common requirement is education. So I suggest Dr. or Professor Chandrasekhar Garu to bring out a few handouts with simple and with easier ways as how they can keep themselves strong and fit, so that they need not visit us. We have seen in one place, usually, please visit again. Normally, that is how it is written, right? But I have seen a center, which is Dr. Mantena's, the center, don't visit again. Don't visit us again. Simple thing. Take care of yourself. Be by yourself. You need not visit any doctor.